Hey, welcome back. Um, in past years for my Castlevania marathon, I've tried to see how many Castlevania games I could get through before the end of the month, um, before Halloween. But this time I'm just gonna play them and have fun. So next up is we're gonna stick with a Nintendo Entertainment System. We're going to Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest. Um, Castlevania 2 gets a lot of guff. People say it's the worst one out there. It's a terrible game. It's actually for the NES. It has great graphics and great music, and it kind of deviates from the regular Castlevania pattern. Now you have towns you can go to and you can buy things and talk to villagers. I mean, the problem comes into is the translation's a little off. So sometimes the hints you don't understand what they're saying. The people, and sometimes it's just straight up lies. They lie, but it tells you that they tell you that hey, sometimes they lie. Um, but I always enjoyed it. I mean, it could be better, yes. And then there's some things that are just you wouldn't figure out on your own. Like I think I got through the game. I didn't have to have help, but for one part, there's an area where you have to near a cliff. You need to have the red crystal, and you kneel down and you wait there, and then this whirlwind comes and takes you away. I didn't know how to do that part. I had to call to get help. That was it. The rest of the game I was able to figure out. Let's get to it. Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest. Other thing about this one is it has kind of some RPG elements, role-playing game elements, to where you earn experience points and level up. So we can go here, we can talk to these guys. Alright, so we will do that. The guy that sells the white crystal is over here to the right. So kind of the story in this game is this is after Simon Belmont defeated Dracula, but I guess there's some curse on him, so he has to find Dracula's body parts to revive him and then kill him again. And then also in this game, hearts are primarily currency. You use it to buy stuff. Another thing is when you're killing enemies, you don't get experience for all of them. You only get experience in the ones that drop like hearts, and you pick up the heart. Or something like that. But I'm going to fight these guys until I get enough money to buy the holy water. Or I should say enough hearts. There are some weapons in this game. It's one of the daggers, I believe, that use... There might be another ones that actually use hearts as ammunition, like the first Castlevania. Yeah, the other thing in this is it has these areas, these outside areas, and different places to go to. But where you get the Dracula's parts are in these mansions. There's one over here to the right. Oh, that's the other thing. It has a day-night transition, but I think a lot of people don't like that because it takes so long. You're seeing this transition kind of takes a while. And the other thing that happens at night is these enemies get stronger and take more hits. They do more damage to you. They also give you more hearts. So I'm gonna go back to town and fight zombies there, because now there's zombies in town. Because that way when it becomes daylight again, they disappear, but then we'll be right where we need to be to buy stuff. Back and forth, back and forth. Another thing, I think there's 3 different endings for this. The best ending, you have to beat the game with under a certain time. The other thing that's a little weird about this one is some of the boss characters you don't really have to fight, you can just bypass them. Which is kind of weird. But if you come across the Grim Reaper, You don't have to kill him; you just run past him. But if you do kill him, you get an item like some kind of cross or something. So we'll just keep doing this till daylight. Yeah, I played this not long after it released. I was living in Anacortes, Washington State, and it was wintertime, I believe. And I rented it, and I remember renting it. I was gonna fake sick so I could stay home and play it. But ended up, it was so cold and stuff, they had canceled school anyway, so hey, it worked out. But I remember playing it a lot after I rented it, and I beat it before I had to take it back. I think it was only a one-day rental. But I've always liked Castlevania games. They're pretty fun. I like the challenge. Oh, leveled up. The challenge and the sense of accomplishment when you finally finish it and master it. Morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. Alright, let's see how much we got. 140. I don't think it's quite enough to get the Thorn Whip, but we don't need it anyway. Alright, now we got Holy Water. What's kind of good about Holy Water is it attacks at that downward angle, and it helps you in some of the mansions. It helps you find hidden areas, or where walls you can break, and also where there's pitfalls. You can't see them, but if you throw your Holy Water and it passes through the ground, then you know there's a hole there. We're on our way to the first mansion. If I can remember how to do it. Oh. There's those fish creatures. Oop, that was close. Alright. I believe this song is called Bloody Tears. It's pretty cool. Oh, why not just use my Holy Water? Silly me. There's a mansion. And now we have that white crystal that makes this little floating platform appear. Oops. Yeah, this game does have some precise jumps. Some areas that are pretty hard to do. Ah, like that. I didn't jump at the right time. Timing was off. Go away, dude. There we go. The other thing we have to do in these mansions, there's a guy who's wearing blue cloak that sells an oak stake, and we need the oak stake to break open this orb in here to get one of Dracula's parts. Ah. Way. Yeah, and these jumps kind of suck too. There we go. Hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. So we'll see a cloaked figure in blue, and then we buy the oak stake. Ah, there's one of those things I was talking about. Yeah, those slime enemies are kind of annoying. Up, up. And that's why they're annoying. They just go flying through the level and hit you. Okay, so there's not really a platform there. So we gotta... There we go. And down there in those blocks, you break them, there's a little book that gives you hints. See, there's the guy. Right down there. We can buy the oak stake from him. It takes 50 hearts. Oh, wait. Now I think I might have to go down one more level. Yeah. Alright. Invest in an oak stake? Why, yes. Ah, there's a hole there. Okay, here's where we use the oak stake. Yeah, you'll see some of the possess instead of possess. Dracula's rib. And we'll just fall through over here and take the shortcut back. Unless I die. I can't remember if I'm supposed to be up there or down here. See, now that we have the rib, Simon has a shield. And he can block, like those, I think those flying enemies shoot a fireball. And I could block those with that. Oh, dead. Now this, I can't remember. Oh, that sucks. There we go. I don't remember what's over here. can just explore. Oh, it's nothing. Just a trick. Slow down. Too many things on the screen at once. Up, up, up we go. There we are, back to the beginning. Now, I could go that way, but I think I have to go this way first. There's another town down these steps over here. Alright, down to another town. I think we can get the chain whip down here. See how much we have enough. Oh, that's right, we lost everything. Crap. Yeah, if you lose all 3 of your lives now to continue, you lose all your hearts. There's another thing that the holy water's good for. Exploring the town. Alright, what you got? A dagger? Well, I would if I had enough. Yeah, these churches you can go in and you can replenish your health. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, it's right by the chain whip. Pretty sure. I would love to, but I can't afford it. It'd be funny if there's another game that if you say no, it says thou art a fool, but this one, this one doesn't. That'd be funny if it did. Oh yeah, this part. Floating eyeball. What a horrible night to have a curse, indeed.